Hi, this is Dick Rauscher, life coach and writer-editor of the Stony Hill Nugget newsletter. We're all familiar with the concept that if we want to change our life, then we have to change the way we think. Now, on the surface, this seems like a simple and straightforward concept, right? Actually, changing the way we think is a bit more subtle and challenging for many of us. We all have those ways that we use to avoid change. We all employ devious and unconscious ways of avoiding making changes in the way we think. Let me give you a very common example of what I'm talking about. It's called the yeah but response, and it sounds like this. Wow, I think that's a great idea, but. That's a wonderful concept, and I'm sure it would be helpful, but. I have a friend that does that, but she doesn't have to worry about. Now, what's important to recognize is that yeah, but is nothing but an unconscious power struggle between your primitive ego, which of course does not like to change, and the idea that's being considered. Your primitive ego is always looking for reasons why change is not a good idea, why it's not possible, or why it wouldn't work for you. If the idea that you're considering means that you'll have to change the way you think, which of course will lead to changes in the way that you behave or the ways you function in the world, then simply know that your primitive ego is going to kick on the autopilot and begin telling you why it's a great idea, but it won't work. Be ready for the dialogue. Take notes if you have to, but don't let the idea get away from you. Go ahead and implement it. Make it happen. Once your primitive ego knows you're serious about making a change, be careful. It's going to switch tactics and begin using, for example, shiny objects to distract you. If the idea is a good one, write it down and implement it in your life so that it becomes a habit. One final thought. If you offer someone an idea that could be helpful for them, and then you get a yeah but response from them, don't try to convince them they're wrong. You're going to simply be wasting your time and theirs. They will win the power struggle because the struggle for them is unconscious. They are unaware that they're doing it. So using logic to help them change their minds is really going to be helpful. Simply drop the discussion, and over time they may begin to hear the wisdom in your idea, but you can't convince them. They have to see the wisdom for themselves. Once you begin paying attention, you will hear others using the yeah but response constantly. You'll be amazed how often you hear it. If you want to be happy, however, and successful in life, learn to hear the yeah but when those words are coming out of your mouth. Yeah but will shut down your ability to grow faster than you can say the words.